because I can gaslight myself, in the appropriate terms of the word, drive myself crazy. Aloha, Alex here. And what a strange topic. Bass-ackwards. A word from way young in my life. My dad used to use. The parentheses says, controversy is not conspiracy. There's so much controversy going on, so much division happening in the world. It's this word weaponized, being used. I have a word down the line a little bit here, gaslighting. All these words, I haven't heard the word bass-ackwards used, but I sure have heard up is down, black is white, right is wrong, in is out. I mean, everything is not, see, that's a hyperbolic. Everything. So much is referred to as controversial out there. So I'm like dealing with this usage of the words and how it's out there and how does it affect me. Because it's every time I turn on the news or whatever venue I use, there's the old adage of pointing the finger. And there's three pointing back. There's more to it than that in reality. So this gaslighting thing is used so often when it doesn't even, it's not even an appropriate word for what's going on, because when it's used, someone is really talking about hypocrisy. Or what's really being talked about is someone's just outright lying. Lying isn't gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone's purposefully wanting to drive someone crazy. It came from an old movie when that's what the person was trying to do, setting things up to drive I think it was the wife, insane by changing the lamps on the walls and using the gas to change and driving her crazy. Not that might not be happening in some occasions, but it's like using these words. But there's more to it than that. Because I can gaslight myself, in the appropriate terms of the word, drive myself crazy. How? I don't even take time sometimes to look at it, but I've put down the word gaslighting versus hypocrisy versus lies. They get jumbled up. And bass-ackwards, because it is being presented out there. That's the issue. Is because what difference does it make to me if it doesn't have an impact? But it does have an impact on me. In what way is what I have to contend with. But you see, where I have a tendency to limit myself is contending with it only to the point of out there, is pointing the finger in that direction and saying, okay, I've identified it. They are gaslighting me. They are lying. They are hypocrites. The issue is that when they do that, it's pissing me off. The upset is in me. I'm the one who's feeling the emotion of what? Some form of upset. As soon as it becomes that, becomes mine. My. Whatever I'm pointing, whatever thing is that I'm going it becomes not just 3 fingers, all of them. It all becomes this way, this direction. So it's like, forget what the heck is going on out there. Really and totally, for me, this is what I've learned, is it has absolutely nothing to do with that direction. It has not 50%, not 70%, not 10%, 100% to do with what's going on here, because that's where the suffering is. I call it suffering because it is some degree of suffering, even if it's just a little bit, because I'm wanting the 100% at the end. Truth. What the heck is truth? Truth. Fact. The fact is the truth. No. The fact is not the truth. The flip side of hypocrisy is not the truth. No. The gratitude that I'm missing out on in that moment. I even have the word today. I'm in today. I'm dealing with today, but it's tighter than that. I'm dealing with the moment that I'm not feeling the gratitude. It's the fear. Bottom line, whatever it is generating, and what I'm doing is I'm blaming them for doing that. I'm feeling the fear. I haven't identified it yet. When I get to that place that it is the fear, it's the fear. Even if that is what they are intending for me out of whatever it is going on to be in that fear, it is completely unloaded from them at that moment, because it becomes for me to say, okay, look at the fear, to see what a lie that fear is. Not easy, not an easy thing, because I have to be so real with myself. And it is the truth, isn't something between the ears and going, oh, let me figure out what the truth is. The truth is a feeling. It is that gratitude that got blocked, got cut off by that fear. That is a lie. And it's when I use the word honest, get honest with myself. When I see through that to what it is, gives me that, and without, and I didn't know if I was going to go there, but if I didn't have that ability that Prem Rawat, I don't know any other way, that when I finally had that clarity, that gift that, I don't know, I just am so grateful. When that occurred, it was through that ability to feel what the truth is, truly is when I was able to see the fear for the lie it is. I don't know how it could have been any other way, but that is when freedom became the potential, became the full potential. There's no guarantee. There's no slam dunk. It's a beautiful opportunity in every single moment. Until next time, aloha.